Alright, this is my review of the Bosch, the GLL 380P Professional Laser Level. If you're like me and you wanted to find out more information about this laser and you couldn't find anything on the internet except for a bunch of commercials, and I went on YouTube to find more information, like you, I couldn't find any information about this laser. Only stupid things like somebody turning it on and didn't help me at all. So I'm going to try to answer as much questions as I possibly can. Well, the questions that I had in my mind. So before you want to make that $600 and some odd investment, let's have a look at the kit. This is the kit, and I got this on eBay. Let's turn it around and open it here. Okay. And in this kit, you get this nice, beautiful hard case. All right. And in this hard case, you'll find the laser sensor, and a beautiful little tripod. Excellent little tripod. It's got a little feet here that you can put your laser on here, and you can find and adjust it through here, this knob here, and you can adjust it. And it also comes with a set of batteries, 4 AA batteries for the GLL 380P, and this is a 9-volt battery for the laser detector. So we have the laser detector here, and how it reads the laser detector is by here. The laser sensor is right here, and when you get it centered, this will light up perfectly and tell you that you're in your center. This arrow here will light up when you got to move it down, and this one will light up to move it up. If your laser is below this line or above this line, it will tell you until you hit a dead center, and this will light up telling you you're at dead center. You can mark it here on the wall, and you got marks here. It'll also work on a stick, a measuring stick, and you also have a window here telling you up or down. The window will show you the arrow up or down, and center, of course. So if you're holding it, for instance, doing surveying, and you're trying to get your laser on there, it'll tell you when you're on the line. Okay? So my questions were commercials and whatnot. It was all ideal conditions. So now I'm going to show you how it is in certain different conditions. Also in the kit, this laser target. It comes with a little stand, so you can stand it onto something, or some track, or the steel 2x4s. And that simply goes in there, and that's the whole kit there. Now, this is an excellent kit, and it retails for about $600. I think I want to say $650, but I didn't get it like that. I got it for a little cheaper. Anyways, let's go test it out in certain conditions. Alright, here we go. Alright, now here we have a low-level light situation. I have my GLL 380 on the tripod, so let's turn it on. Okay, so we're going to put it on the self-leveling part. And as you can see, it's now self-leveling. You can see that the laser goes 360. I'm standing in front, there we go. As you can see, now I'll get out of the way of the laser, and you can see that it goes 360 degrees. Now this is how the commercial shows it. Very low light level to see perfectly how it worked, right? So you have your vertical, and you have your horizontal, which does 360 degrees, as you can see. And if I hit the button again, it will give me the other vertical line, which gives me a 360 degree span. Now, if I wanted to get across, the only thing I have a problem with this laser is if I want to get across and get the horizontal, I have to turn on all the lasers in order to get my cross. So if I wanted to just quickly do some work that I needed, just a crossline laser, this laser gives you way more lines. It'll give you 6 reference points. 1, the top, 2, the bottom, 3, 4, side to side, and there you have it, 6. So you have 6 cross 7s. So this would be good if I wanted to put that fixture and find out where the center of that. So if I wanted to put a fixture at a certain place, I can put the fixture and mark it in its place. And there I go, I can have a fixture. So if I wanted to put something, for instance, I wanted to align something that was on with this wall, let's say it was about maybe 60 feet away, I can still use that line and reference it with this line, and it'll be perfect every time. Same with facing forward and backwards, up and down. These are your cross-reference line, and if I wanted to put up trim across the room, I can do so, or a chair rail, or cabinets, or anything else, I can do so. Now this is in perfect light. So let's turn on some lights in the house here. So I'm going to turn on the light. Alright, now that the light is on, you can see that the laser is still visible. It's not washed. It's a very powerful laser. Very visible. Also, one more thing that I noticed, I have the GLL245 laser, and I noticed that the laser here is a lot thinner than the other ones. So you're going to get more accuracy out of this laser. It could be a pro or a con. If you want perfect accuracy, this is a lot thinner. It's about 1/16. The thickness of the laser is 1/16, where the other laser is about 2/16, or maybe 2/16 and a half, if you can picture that in your mind's eye. But this is much more thinner laser, and it allows you to get more accurate reading when you're looking to get closer to your mark line. So this is how it is inside with regular light. Let's move on to the outdoors. Okay, so I'm going to take my gizmo and take it outside. Okay, so now we're outside, and I got the horizontal line going. As you can see, that it's very difficult to see. If you look very carefully, let's get closer to the mark, you'll be able to faintly see the line. If you can see right about there is the line of the laser line, if you can see it. Okay? And it goes 360 degrees. It should be on the fence as well. Yes, there it is. The line is right there. Now, if you have a hard time seeing the laser, you can put on the red glasses that you can get aftermarket. I don't know why they don't give them in this kit, but I got a pair here. Let's see if I can put the laser on there and see if you can't see that laser line. I don't know if that made it better or worse, but with the red you can see the line a lot better. As you can see, it goes across, and it's a lot easier to see. Now mind you, with your eye you'll see a lot better than you would through a camera lens, of course. So here we are. You can see that it does a great distance, about 200 and some odd feet, I believe, or 260 feet, and it goes all the way around. Okay, so now taking those glasses off, now you see that it's washed. Now again, I have to tell you that when you're doing this in the sun, the laser will be washed out. As you can see, it's very faint to see, right? And this is dusk. This is around 7 o'clock in the evening. Close to 8 o'clock. This is almost ready to shut down for the night, the daylight. But it's, as you can see, it's very hard to see. To use the laser detector, you have to click this and put it on pulse. Now, it's going to pulse around the perimeter of the laser, and this is where the laser detector comes into play. So let's say you wanted to put this mark, but you can't see the line because the sun washes it, right? You would just simply put your laser detector on the area you want and then place it down. So as you can see, the line is right there, and we're getting closer to it. You can see it on the thing. There you go, we hit it right on the mark. So if I needed to go down, I go down. Oh, it's telling me to go up until I get it right on the money. You can control the volume of that by making it louder. As you can see, by hitting this button you can make it louder, or simply take it away. So now it's silent, and now I'm able to adjust. So let's say, for instance, your mark was right where the laser detector is and you're adjusting the laser. until you want to make that laser, and you can't see that line, so you adjust it. Boom. So you have somebody hold it until the laser hits the mark, and then there's your mark. So from there on in, you can measure the distance you want. So we're right on the money. And it also works the other way around. So for instance, if I'm looking at the laser and I'm doing surveying, okay, so we see the arrow, it needs to go down, right, and up, there, up. It's hard to do by hand, but you get the point, right? There's the line right there. So that's how you can do some surveying, and there's your horizontal. And the same thing with vertical. If you were to do vertical, you do it this way. Horizontal, you do it this way. And that's how you do it. And that's how you would do survey work or put up a fence, adjust your heights. Okay? So that's that. And that I wanted to see, and I couldn't find in YouTube as to how it would look outside in the day. Now this is dusk. At night you will be able to see it a lot better. You can see the line here. This is dusk. Okay? And it does a whole 360. You can see right on the fence there that it does a 360. Remember, when you're using this outside, it's going to be hard to see, but it is visible when it's low level light like this. But when it's extremely high level light, use the detector. The detector's there to help you. As you can see right here, it can detect. Now remember, if the sun is shining on the detector, I remember reading a blog or a review saying, this thing sucks. In the daylight it can't see nothing. Well, of course. You ever tried to catch a pop fly and the sun is in your eyes? Can you see that ball? No way. The sun is burning the hell out of your retinas. And that's the same thing with this. This is a light sensitive diode that is now trying to find that laser, and if the sun shines on it, obviously it's going to be a lot stronger than the laser by at least 20 times. But there you have it, folks. I hope my review hopefully this answered a lot of your questions as to how the laser performs in the real world, not in the commercial. In the commercial it's all perfect and you can see it perfectly, but there you have it. Okay. That's the end of my review. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.